Hey everybody, my name is Luke Smith.
Hi guys.
This is Jules.
I'm Jules. Nice to meet you, Luke Smith.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for tuning in. You are watching this because you're doing a 6-week challenge, okay? And we're here to talk to you about
learning to burn.
Yeah, and today's topic is results, okay? Results are really important to you. If they're really important to you, they're really important to us. So we have a specific philosophy we follow to help you get results. And this first video is just talking about the overview of what that is and what that means. Yep. And it's going to be a candid conversation, okay? We didn't really rehearse this, so keep that in mind. We want to keep this video short,
sweet,
and sweet. They're going to be sweet no matter what. And you're going to learn a lot. So our first, we're going to dive right in, okay? And first slide, you guys, paradigm shift. So the first thing I want to talk about is switching your frame of thinking when it comes to results, okay? We're going to talk about this more in a second, but we do not follow a weight loss program, okay? It's a
fat loss program.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so blank happens when you achieve blank. Results happen when you achieve your goals. So rearranging your thought process would mean your goal is to not lose 20 pounds, okay? Your goal should be behavior-based, okay? What's a behavior-based goal?
Behavior-based goal would be, I'm not gonna eat 5 Snickers today, I'm gonna eat 3.
Fantastic. That is a great goal. Yep, so it's achievable. So like you can't necessarily check off losing 20 pounds off a list, right? You can check off only having 3 Snickers instead of 5 off a list. You can do that. Yeah. So it's important to think of it that way. So now we're going to talk about goals in a little bit, and we're going to dive into that in more depth. But first, I want you to understand what it means to get results, okay? So this is a fancy spreadsheet that we use so you can see what happens inside your body, and you can literally see metabolic change before it shows on the scale, right? So I'll talk you through this sheet. So we're tracking weight on one column right next to and I'm pointing to it like you can see. We have daily weight, which we got to track weight. That's important in this equation. But scrolling way further to the right here, we got body fat. So we want to track body fat and lean body mass. LBM stands for lean body mass. And what is lean body mass? Which is
everything but your fat. So you're thinking your muscles, your bones, your blood, your organs, your brain, all those things that make up your body, aside from your body fat. So this is a fancy way for us to measure that and give you something concrete. You know, it's measurable over time, so you can see those results over time.
Correct. And what we can do about it, with the things we can change with lean body mass is muscle. And when that goes up, also bone density and ligament density too. So things that are going to help you be healthier.
Right.
Okay. And lean body mass is where your metabolism is. And we want to make sure that we improve that. If we want to truly help you see better results and feel better now, and also 5 years from now, we have to look at that, and we can't disregard that, because that's, like I said, where your metabolism is. That's where your vitality comes from.
Right. So, which I think is an important piece, because we tend to look at just that number on the scale, or your BMI, which is just a little calculation, regardless of your health status.
Right.
You know, you could have 2 people at the same weight, but very different health statuses. So that doesn't give us the picture that we're looking for your results, for your long-term success.
Right. So let's dive into this example here. So this person started at 238, and they started at 41.3% body fat and 139.8 pounds of lean body mass, okay? So now let's look at the body fat column. So first check-in, down to 36.1, nice.
Whoa. Increased
lean body mass, 144.7, beautiful, okay? Then next check-in, down 6%, down to 30.5, woo! Increase.
Oh, these are over months, though. Yeah, these aren't over weeks. So these are over months.
Yes. Yeah. So this is over time. So now that next check-in, the third check-in would be a little oops here. So this is the one we're looking at now. So that one's at 31.1% body fat. So the body fat didn't go down. It went up a little bit. But now the problem is when lean body mass goes down. Okay. So that is when we need to change your goals. Okay. So what got you here will get you there, right? So that means we need to change something. So, right, so in this situation, we actually increased caloric intake. So we plateaued here. January 29th was a plateau. What we needed to do was increase caloric intake to bust through that plateau. So it's not all about eating less and moving more. That's not how it works.
Always the case.
Yeah.
Right.
So fat loss versus weight loss. You should understand that. So fat loss is what we try to follow. Okay. Right. It includes building lean mass. With weight loss, it's more or less just focusing on losing weight.
Right. And so sometimes that number on the scale doesn't always show what is actually happening in the body. So that's an important piece for us to realize. You
don't want to
only what I just said. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Scale doesn't tell the story.
Yep. You should expect to win. Yeah. Okay. You should expect to win every month. Right. So here's some basics: 1 to 4% body fat per month, 1 to 4 pounds of lean mass gained per month. Again,
we're not looking at the scale, right? We're looking at these numbers that are telling us the bigger picture. So don't get your mindset on that scale should drop 10, 20, 30 pounds.
Right.
Because that might not always be the case, and that's not always your win. So we have to see the bigger picture to tell that entire story.
Yep. And that's, you just have to have faith in the process. Trust the process. Yeah.
And maybe a little pixie dust too. I don't know.
That'll work. If you have a unicorn, ride the unicorn. So now, here is the new angle of change. Okay. So our goal, I'm bouncing back here. Our goal is to get your fat down and lean mass up, right? Now, the 3 things that we help toggle and the 3 behaviors that we help you modify are what you do for nutrition, what you do for your exercise, and what you do for your supplements, okay? Now, everybody's in a different spot. Just like Jewel said, some people have the mindset where we just need to stop eating all these Snickers bars every day, right? So that person is probably not going to be ready for supplements, right? So for exercise to work, you have to eat good.
Yes.
Okay? You can get some results with exercise, but if you're not eating good,
you can't out-exercise a bad diet.
Correct.
It's been tried many times. It doesn't work.
And with supplements too.
Right.
If you're not eating good.
Or exercising or doing the things that you need to.
Right.
It might not work for you.
Right. Now, however, what I will say is if you have limitations with exercise
for sure,
due to some mechanical disadvantage, then we got to leverage these other 2 pieces that much more. Yeah. So, and that's where we come in. That's where coaching comes in. And we help you dial in certain things in each category. So there's certain people that may be ready for carb cycling or something a little bit more dramatic with nutrition, right? Some people aren't ready for that. Some people aren't ready for German volume training for exercise, right? Everybody's in a different spot. So we can help dial this in depending where you're at. Anything to add?
No, I think that's good.
All right, so that concludes our talk for today. Hopefully you guys learned some things and you got a foundation of how we can help you out. Further videos will dive into each of these categories.
A little more specifically.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're always here for you guys to ask questions. So throw those questions out there if you have them.